Good evening, everyone. This is Jonathan J. Dog Letterman. You're tuned in to the Anything Bucket on WRPBI TV. In our studio tonight, we have a certified colon hydrotherapist, Michele Miglino. And we were talking about the importance of colon health. And it's something that we put by the side. We're kind of embarrassed about bringing up things related to our colon. So we're excited to have Michele here. She is certified and does the colon hydrotherapy and a lot of other practices to keep the colon healthy and build up the immune system and do everything that's necessary to have a clean digestive tract. And if you can tell us how it all got started for you.
Okay, well, first I'd like to say thank you for having me. Colon hydrotherapy is probably the most important single thing you can do for yourself, if not one of the most important. If the exhaust system on your car isn't working, you can't drive the car. And that's your colon's function in the body, to get rid of the solid waste that your body doesn't need anymore. And the more that you can do that, the better you're going to be. They've documented matter staying in people's colons up to 40 years. Now, you know what it's like if you don't empty the garbage pail in the kitchen every so often. Imagine adding moisture and warmth and darkness to the equation. So it's pretty toxic in there. And all of our health issues begin in the colon. I was taught that's the first place to look.
And it's so important. I know 21 years ago, at age 27, I had a bout with irritable bowel syndrome. Mm-hmm. And they put me on a drug called Bentyl. Mm-hmm. Took that, cleared it up. The biggest thing that I did is I changed my lifestyle. Mm-hmm. Stopped drinking the alcoholic beverages and that would abuse the colon.
Exactly.
Stopped doing a lot of gluten products.
Very good.
Doing the best I can to stay gluten-free. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. However, sometimes in our life...
Right, it's not 100% all the time.
It's a challenge.
It's not 100%.
So I implemented an 80-20 rule.
Okay,
which
good.
is follow the program 80% of the time. Mm-hmm. The 20% of the time that I don't, be prepared, or find somebody like you and say, Michele, listen, I need your help.
I have had people tell me you're my last resort, and then they say, wow, I should have been here first.
And you were telling me, too, that in the field that you could put a colon hydrotherapy
Yes, the first lady that I
everywhere.
went to work for 27 years ago up in West Palm used to say we could put a colon hydrotherapy clinic on every corner of US 1 and not clean up all the garbage in Palm Beach County, internal garbage.
And it's so important, and we look at things. We were talking prior to the interview about Five Guys Burgers. And Five Guys Burgers does a great job giving back to the community, and I have the irony of all ironies working with them and having them donate a portion of the proceeds to the American Cancer Society. And how do you justify that? You go and you have your burger, you have your fries, and then habit says, let me have that soda or that water. And you were telling me some excellent advice that if you can share with the audience.
Well, first of all, if you have the meat with salad instead of with bread, it's a better food combining. There'll be less flatulence in your body. And the digestion will improve. I always tell people if your steak is this big, your salad should be this big. And you should eat the salad with the meat and after it, not before it. Okay? And if you drink liquids with the meal, you're diluting the digestive enzymes in your stomach and compromising the digestive process. Also, what you're doing is you're using the liquid to push the food down instead of chewing it properly. If you chewed the food properly, there'd be enough saliva secreted in your mouth, which is where digestion starts, and you would then digest the food a whole lot more efficiently. Food should actually be the consistency of baby food when you swallow it, mixed only with saliva.
And that is such an important point because it's something that we're not taught.
Absolutely.
And we get into these habits. Gotta have my diet soda, gotta have my iced tea with my meal, have to have my water, have to have... And you gave a great tip prior to us coming into the studio, and you said, Jonathan, drink a half an hour before your meal.
Yes, and then wait an hour afterwards.
And wait an hour afterwards.
And also, the liquids that you drink should be room temperature or warm, not iced. Your body is 98.6 degrees, give or take. And if you're putting something that's 40 degrees in there, you're freezing the tissue, shocking the body, and your body shuts down and you don't absorb it. And then if you've eaten any fats, they coagulate and clog your system.
And that is something we don't want you to have as a clogged system. And I know that you brought a visual aid
Yes.
with you, and this I found very interesting.
This is
the colon therapy
health
chart.
Okay, this is as though you are facing someone. So if this is the ascending colon is on the right side of the body, the transverse goes across, and then the descending colon and out the back door.
And that's an excellent tool to have.
Absolutely.
So that people know how their body works. And
Yes.
I know that you recommend a lot of books to your clients.
Two in particular are what I call my Bibles: Colon Health by Dr. Norman Walker, The Key to Vibrant Life, and Tissue Cleansing Through Bowel Management by Dr. Bernard Jensen.
And if somebody wanted to connect with you and use your services to get on that path to wellness and to look good, to feel good so they can do good, how could they do that?
Well, they give me a call and make an appointment. My number is 954-421-0703. And that's in Deerfield Beach, Florida.
And do you have a website where you have information as well?
Yes, I do. The website is acoloncarecenter.com. And there's information there. There's testimonies from clients, past and present. There's a bunch of information that I wrote down for people to get an idea, etc.
And we want to thank Michele for coming in and educating us about this. And as you were thinking, I was thinking, how can I close this without violating any FCC regulations? So I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, call Michele at a colon care center and save your butt, because it just may save your life.
Absolutely.
We'll be back with some more guests.
Thank you.